We're gonna be checking out some of the goods. I kind of want to loot that, huh? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. What's up? How's everybody doing? Excuse me. That's good. We needed the metal. We needed the stone. Perfect. Where is this Chinook? I don't know. Yo, what's up? Connor says, yo, what's up, baby? Should probably activate the thing before I farm all this stuff, but hey, it's okay. We're gonna collect a little bit of sulfur because I know we need rounds and stuff to do the different monuments. It does drop Thursday. It does drop Thursday. Oh, nice. We got another, nice. Another sleeping bag. Perfect. I should probably stick a kit in there, huh? Let's do that. I'm gonna be smart guy. Sorry, I keep having to mute when I cough. Uno momentos, por favor. Hee hee. Oh, you know what? Not tee hee. I need to be able to activate this thing, and I don't have enough coverage. Hold on. Now, we're not going to attack anything. We're just going to activate. Better question is, did I stick it on? Yes, I did. What's up, gentlemen? Fellow loot goblins. Man, I wish I had some diesel or something to throw in there. Get some fuel going. I don't think I have melee at all. Yeah, I guess I kind of do. That counts. Good, excellent. Alright, let's see if we can sneak in and activate, and then we're gonna head over to, we're gonna put down a few more sleeping bags and stuff. Little did you know, I've been maintaining a base this whole time. You thought I forgot. I never forget about Rust. Never. I've been maintaining the whole time. Get it. You know what? Let's stick this stuff in here. Hopefully nobody's looking at me. Right there, right there. Yep, okay. So if we need a combat drop, we can. I don't think we'll need to. I don't think. My only defense is to jackhammer somebody and run. You're right. It's pretty good. The sensitivity in Arc Raiders and the sensitivity here are very different. It always throws me off whenever I'm switching. Bang bang. Very good. Of course, I'm gonna grab the loot inside. Of course. Why wouldn't I? Don't think we have a low grade. Dang it, we don't. Ooh, we need that table. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, we're kind of loaded already. I think we're close to that, I hope. Arctic's on testing branch. It'll be out at on Thursday. Oh. Metal shades. Metal sheets. Good, we can recycle this stuff. Perfect. Excellent. Also waiting for the drop. Or crate, whatever. You know what I mean. Very good. I try to think if there's anything else we need to pick up while we're here. Drawing a blank. Oh, I know. What we should be doing. We gotta get a super stack of wood. That's what it was. I knew I was forgetting something. Very good. How many in lobby? I mean, that sounds like a stream sniping question to me, so. It's a hard pass for me, dog. Yeah, just so you know, if you're trying to come in and stream snipe, then we're just gonna leave, so. Please don't. Perfect. Hold on one second. What? Ooh, we could use that stone for sure. Let's go. Let's go. Very good. How much? I don't have room. Okay, that answers that question. Just thinking to myself, how much room do I have? Not a lot. Okay, so if you could please refrain from asking specific questions about the server, that'd be great. Because then you're just kind of fucking over my experience, you know what I'm saying? In case you didn't know, stream sniping is a massive problem for all streamers. So when you're sniffing around and saying, what lobby are you in? That's a terrible question. And it's a good way to get ignored. Just saying. Just letting you know ahead of time. If you're like, why aren't you talking to me? I'd be like, because you're asking crazy server questions. I think we'll swing wide and come back or something. Oh, you're talking about my custom server. Yeah, my custom server is different. I get what you're asking now. No, guaranteed on wipe day the server's gonna be loaded. It always is, especially with the new update. I get it, because there's the banner down there. I get it. It's funny how much that sounds like a stream server question too. I was like this guy, what a piece of shit. Okay, now I get it. I'm stupid. I'm slow. This is Bob. It was either this to start or it was Arc Raiders. Is it gonna be this early and then that later, or Arc Raiders now and then this later? Nobody responded, so I was like, all right. I mean, it should not surprise anybody that I've kept a base going this whole time. Right, Bob? Right, Bob? Bobby. Right now, got a map that admin happy. So much is hard to deal with. Say what? You alright? You having a stroke? You good? Oh, you just trying to say. You alright? Blink once if you're okay. Yeah, we don't do that on our server. We protect the experience at all costs, so that doesn't happen on our server. We don't do that. The only time we interfere is when there's cheaters involved. Or the occasional event we may run on the server, but everybody is involved in that. And that's like we make it like a point of interest so anybody can participate. So, you know, it's still like the natural cycle of things. It's not like somebody's getting special treatment or whatever. We try to protect the experience at all costs. Going on our 3rd year of operation on the server. Yeah, that admin sounds like he wants to play and not admin. It's conflict of interest, don't you think? So all shooting off rockets, like, brother, go do that on official. You know what I mean? Earn the rockets and shoot them off. Don't be a chode. You know what I mean? That's just me. Oh, we gotta get back to the other thing. Whoops. Forgot. We'll take a water pipe, just in case we need it. I doubt it, but we'll see. Yeah, the only time you see us like majorly intervene is when we catch a cheater, like a guy using scripts or mouse and keyboard or whatever. And then we cut holes in the base and we tell everybody on the map there's free loot to be had at that location. And obviously we ban everybody involved. And I try to take a little and I sprinkle it over outposts or like BC, so like I try to get the loot. I try to blow multiple holes in the base so people will have an opportunity to take it. Because obviously the cheaters, that's not real loot. I mean it is, but you know what I mean? It's like the server's loot. So I try to sprinkle it across the map because that's, I think, the fair thing to do because the cheaters took it unfairly. And then the base gets disintegrated. And that's it. And then we pass everything on to Double 11 and stuff. I don't know, I suppose they will never tell us, but what the process is, but if they choose to do so off the data that we collect, they can take action. I get a lot of people are probably not playing, they're waiting for the wipe probably. That's most people. Well, it didn't help that the last update or whatever, they didn't like add the stuff into community servers. That was like a big part of the update. Like community servers didn't have the ability to spawn it in. I specifically picked a seed that was like gonna showcase the new stuff. And then I was like, oh. So we kind of had to wait like 2 weeks. Plus Arc Raiders came out. It's kind of a weird time to be starting to play again. Not that it was bad, it's just the populations are a lot lower than they typically are across the board. I'm getting so greedy with these nodes. Why am I doing this? Oh. Okay. I'll steal that. Sure. Yes. I'll take a free horse. We are on a cliff. This is going to be a little difficult. We're going to add the second floor. We're going to add some amenities. So we go outside and use the metal detector. Now, to be fair, I use the metal detector on PC, but I think it's changed, and it's been a while because we've been playing Rust consoles, so I gotta see if there's been any major changes to it. I know there's some tweaking. Oh, you're talking about the cooking station? That'll happen eventually. The way they're kind of doing it is they're stacking up like... Can I get down there? Oh boy, are we stuck? Yeah, I think we're going to see quite a bit this coming year for sure. Hopefully the communication keeps up. If they do make a change, hopefully they tell us instead of us trying to figure it out 7 months in. I'm not mad about that. No, but I think the devs have been doing a good job up to this point. They've been adding a lot of stuff, grouping a lot of cool things. Like, I didn't even know they added the metal detector until I saw it. I was like, oh my goodness. It's like, I didn't know they put that in. It's okay, no, we gotta go around. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so again, the wipe that happens Thursday is it's gonna happen as soon as they push the update because it's like a mandatory thing. Obviously, everybody wants to do content, and we are gonna specifically pick a seed that showcases the Arctic base and all the other stuff. So, less them having an issue with that, like they did last time, we should be in a good place to play it. It'll be a nice return because like people are like settled in now with the new game, the Arc Raiders. Not that people will stop playing it, it's just people will start to rotate in the other games that they play. This is like no different than like Helldivers 2 or whatever, but I think we'll see a lot of people coming back to hang out. I know, so what metal detector? See what I mean? I didn't know either, dude. Don't feel bad. I know. It's such a cool thing to add in too, because like it really just adds more revenue. Or avenue, excuse me, to get revenue. So like Scrappy Doodles. Let's not forget there's going to be a major change to our progression system. Most likely next year. Well, they haven't said officially or anything, but something that big I think they're going to want to bring in and get it equalized pretty quickly. That's my guess. I hope it's still here. It may not be. How is it that every time I activate a crate, somebody ganks it? Yep, somebody definitely took it. Boo. Alright. You could be sitting there forever, and then it feels like every time you activate it, somebody goes, okay. Arc Raiders is dope, dude. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop playing this game or whatever else you're playing. It's just, it's a fun game. It's one of those games that's having a moment for sure. You don't see games like that very often. It's super fun. Even if you don't think you'd like the genre or a third-person over-the-shoulder thing, I'm telling you, it's good. It's so good. It's well worth your time. And it's 40 bucks, man. 40 bucks is super nice. Like, if you're thinking about getting Cock of Duty, don't, right? I think it's verifiable that it's trash this time. Save your 80 bucks, at least get Arc Raiders, and then maybe Satisfactory. You got Rust, Satisfactory, and Arc Raiders, dude. Why not? Arc Raiders, not to be confused with ARK. ARK is different. I would steer you away from that game at this point. I'm going to try to test some of the build stuff. That's an excellent point. We were in a weird hybrid space before that was like not 100% up with the PC version, so I'm glad you said that because we definitely are going to test it. Because there are things you can do on the PC version that you can't do here in the building, and I think it's because either A, somebody didn't know that it was broken in that way, more advanced building techniques, but still. It's something I'd like to check. We can't pass out that metal, boys, right? We can't pass that up. What are we, scumbags? Be rude not to. Yeah, Arc Raiders is a fantastic game, and I could easily see a lot of people, because it's the type of game you can kind of pick up and put down whenever you want. You don't feel like you're missing out, but you can also sit down for a long period of time and play and like have a good time by yourself or with your buddies. So like a good example is like if Bob were to hit me up and say that Hidden Bunker was running right now, I would literally in the middle of the stream park my guy in my base. We go to run Hidden Bunker for like 30 minutes or less, and then I come right back and do this. Know what I mean? Because like the Hidden Bunker event only happens every so often. We're trying to do something specific on there. So if he hit me and told me Hidden Bunker was going, like it's easy. Like you just go from one thing to the next, and I can come right back here. Especially with our systems stopping and starting so easily. Like different games, you know? Because like I think we're in a good place in Arc Raiders where we can kind of pick and choose the stuff we want to do right now. Like personally. I mean, we'll probably play it hard later on tonight, but like I'm kind of just, you know, perusing the buffet during the day. Yeah, dude, it's super fun. You can go deep or you can kind of just do some casual stuff if you want to. Yeah, it's like, I think you would have infinitely more fun not buying Call of Duty this time. Saving the money, and like Arc Raiders is $40, Satisfactory is $40, or if you don't think you like Satisfactory. But so even Razor said he didn't think he'd like it, but like literally that's why we haven't seen Razor in the last week. He's hooked out of his mind. And it's kind of sad because Satisfactory is such a good game that it kind of got overshadowed by Arc Raiders release. I was like, oh man. But it's still a solid title, so that's $40, and then Arc Raiders is $40. Why not, dude? It's like Satisfactory is the same way. You can play by yourself, or you have your buddies in there, and if like you're doing something, waiting for an event to pop, or you're waiting for the wipe, like you can just kind of hop over and play that, and then pop back into the wipe here if you want to. Like it's really conducive to I think the wipe cycle inside of Rust. Like you can kind of bounce between if you want to. I like it, dude. Like once we got to play the tech test, I was telling the boys this yesterday. I was following Arc Raiders for a long time, interested, right, in like what they were making, like the world. Didn't really know too much about the game, but I was like, the world looks very interesting, like their sci-fi thing they're trying to put together. And then, you know, didn't hear from them for a while because of the pandemic and stuff. And then they're like, hey, we're gonna release a game, and I was like, ooh, okay, cool. And then like I heard they pivoted a little bit, which was like, okay, I'm still interested. I want to see what they're making. Because like the talent that was there was really good. I mean, it still is really good. So then when they're like, hey, we did a pivot, we're going to do a tech test, I was like, ooh, I got to get on there. You know, I've been following this for a while. Once we got to play that tech test 6 months ago, I was like, buddy, this is going to be big. I love this. I can't stop playing it. I'm super sad they took it away. I was like, I knew the tidal wave was coming. So I was like, okay. We had to like prepare ourselves. And sure enough, dude, like I got time off, you got a bunch of snacky poos. And so we were able to go hard in the paint. Yeah, I got a bunch of Rust videos done ahead of time. Now it's like, look, we're not going away. We're just going to be banging over here for a little bit. That's all. Sorry, Rust isn't going anywhere. Yeah, and I think what they've pivoted to and what they've created over there in Arc Raiders, I think is very. You don't see that type of passion and level of polish in a game for long stretches of time, and I think this is one of those moments in time where you'd be kind of hitting yourself if you don't at least jump on and check it out. And for $40 too, why not? That's me, my personal opinion. I don't get paid by them. You know, it's so funny. fully gonna get into the creator program, but we were so hooked on playing, I kind of forgot about it. So I'm having to like submit now, and I was like, whoops, my bad. Yeah, it says a lot about how good the game is. We said, and because of you, I got the tech test access for our creators. Nice, dude. Yeah, dude. Once you play the tech test, you're like, oh man, this is gonna be a thing. Because like you played it, and then you like didn't stop, and you're like, oh okay, this is something. And it's absolutely just, it's phenomenal. The soundscape, the level design, the way they keep you kind of going, these nice cool rounds that you can kind of go in and out. The human factor, which we're all fully aware of because we play Rust. It's completely random. You don't know how things are going to play out. And that makes it super interesting all the time. So yeah, and I love the fact that you can pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down whenever you want. I do enjoy that a lot. Because, you know, a lot of us have got stuff going on. You know, and like, even like you were saying, you don't want to start a wipe right now because it's 2 days out. I get it. If you don't already have something going on, I get it. So, like, that would be a perfect time to run some rounds with the boys or by yourself, whatever. Good stuff. I mean, heck, let's be honest, boys. If you got the wedge, you can maintain that thing for 3 days, not even worry about it. Look at this. Now, that's some self-promotion. What's up? Literally, I had this thing running, this particular one up for like a week or something, and I kept the upkeep because it's super low key, right? Now it's not going to stop any major raids, but it keeps you going. A lot of times big groups don't really worry about the small guy. In most cases, if you're on a server that has a healthy population, they're kicking back and forth, as long as you stay out of their like line of sight pretty much, usually you can skate by. This was awesome. It says, I bought it too. It says, oh, it says PS5 though. It says, but somebody, no, PS5 is good. There's nothing wrong with PS5. It's a face melter, dude. Oh my goodness, it's a bear. No, no, no. Ah, we got it. We got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, and like we often will stream the games, pretty much almost exclusively. The games that we like to play, the games that we love. So, yeah, we're definitely hooked, and we like it. Well, if you're kind of keeping a footprint on the map, and you're keeping some stuff around, you're trying to stay low-key, a 2.1's pretty nice. Like, the bunker setup I got going on, you'll see. Yeah, and like, the idea is you spring off of that, or you kind of go into low-power mode, and you kind of keep things kicking in there. Because it's the big base that looks like you have loot, and the big footprint, like a big wall. You're almost always the guys that get hit first. And that's fine. Like, if you're playing, if you're going to be at the wipe the whole time, and you're putting in that kind of, like, time commitment, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Right? Because that's what you want. Because sometimes I don't even know if I'll be playing solo, duo, or trio, or more. I often just assume I start off solo, and if the boys join, they join. So I usually keep it low cost, low key to start, and then we can spring off of it. I knew we'd kind of be dabbling back and forth, so I didn't go big on purpose. Don't get me wrong, I like to build big and go hard. That's super fun. I'm a fan of that. I'm also pretty aware of my time and how much I may have or not have, so. But I'm still gonna be playing Rust. Like, look, I didn't expect anybody because I have wooden locks on. Now, if Bobby comes on, we'll have to swap him out. Nice in the trees, low-key, a little tanky. Like I said, not going to stop everybody, but it's a good start. I'm going to put a front door on, too. I'm going to mess around with that metal detector. You'd be surprised how many times we last an entire wipe just staying low-key. We've had people around us get just leveled. Somehow we end up on top. If you can look poor and beat up and already rated, it's the best way to live. You guys know that, right? It's the best way. Plus we get stream sniped so much, often we have to just kind of leave. So we're usually not on the server, you know, for too long. Yeah, we have plenty here. That's perfect. Where's my super stack? Am I stupid? Is it up here? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, there it is. Just, I was losing my mind. Yeah, I don't know if we have enough dimp yet for level 2, but I want to get those electric furnaces going so I'm not spending all this wood all the time. Because we're almost at that threshold of like, alright, we need some sulfur going. We're going to cook a whole batch of metal to start. Yes. We've got these batteries already charged up and ready to go for some furnacios. I gotta organize my boxes. I know Bob hates that. Bob's watching going, ugh. Gross. Okay, perfect. Let me think. We'll probably need just 2 regular doors. So we'll do that right now. Fill out the rest later, but that way hopefully we don't get run up on. Just doing some basic stuff, nothing crazy. Yeah, so like for those reasons, I think that's another reason why a lot of us are playing it. Because you don't feel like you have to be like, oh, I'm going to miss out, I gotta play it 24/7. You don't. But you could play it 24/7 and still have a blast if you wanted to. It's really dark. You have a 10,000 stack in one box? That's been around forever. It's a super stack. You get them by buying stuff in a drone, and it puts everything in one stack, right? And then you have to move the super stack by swapping. I do that with pickles. I do that with the wood. It's been around forever. Now, if you try to move the stack, you already know it's going to peel off one at a time. It kind of defeats the purpose. But you know how much wood takes up, right? It takes up so much damn space. Same with the pickles. You could do a super stack of pickles. You can keep 2 horses alive for quite some time indoors. It'll make you so much poop. Yeah, we often will just kind of build something like this. Super low key. Often away and in the woods, so nobody really... But I'm streaming, so I'm sure someone's going to try to snipe me, but still. Even with all of that aggro, we're able to stay alive for quite some time. Key is to stay out of high traffic areas, I think. I'm kind of guessing where everything's at right now because it's a little dark. Just a little bit. We'll get an airlock on here. We'll cover up the bunker mechanism. Eventually we'll probably put a Sammy on top. So if somebody wants to get squirrely and send a freaking MLRS, it's going to stop it. Mostly. I'll probably just put one up. They're a little bulky. I don't need that kind of aggro. Oh, I forgot to buy super pickles. Oh wait, no, we weren't even close to that. Okay, that's why. Okay. What's up, Miss Russo? It says you early. I love it. What's up, baby? Dude, I like... I go run some errands yesterday. I was gonna come back and play, but then I was like super tired. I was like, I guess I should just sleep. But I know there's the rusting stuff I wanted to do, and do some more character building and organization because we're heading into our first expedition on Arc Raiders. Well, I mean, if you want to, I guess not everybody has to, but I definitely want to try it. I kind of want to get my alternates all like built up because the Stella Mantis stuff is so good right now. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, dude. Got skins for Arc Raiders and for Rusty Poo on Thursday. That's pretty good. I want to put metal here for sure. Oh, I brought some. Okay, I was thinking ahead. Perfect. You should ride the horse and go get a super stack of pickles. So you notice that even though I was at the outpost, I still used the drone and paid the money to get a super stack of wood. This is like, what, 20 bucks on top of what the cost is? So I hear that. It said I was sleeping early too. It says Arc Raiders has been consuming all of my spare time. But doesn't it feel like it's so much fun though? Right? I'm loving it. Like, I feel like I'm getting into this other layer of like, okay, so like me and the boys are running this for trials and we want to get like a decent rank for the payouts and stuff, right? So we're committing like a lot of resources to it. So I was like, okay, I'm using a lot of like power cells or like the energy stuff. So I was like, well, let me stack my, let me not make it, let me make it when I need it, and then kind of keep it condensed in like those stacks, and then I craft it as I need it because it saves a lot of space. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting more efficient like that. Yeah. Yes, you do have to take a break. Arctic will be out Thursday. So we're real close. Probably just get a little bit more scrappy poo so we get a level 2. So this is a bit larger than we typically do because we kind of added a bubbler and like a pseudo horse pen on the side. It's working. So I agree 100%. My body's tapping on me. Dude, I was on the phone with Bio yesterday and I fell asleep and I was like, yeah, maybe I'm a little tired. Plus I've been sick. I guess I still am sick. That's annoying. Bang, bang. Nighttime's probably almost over. Presents. Anyway, how's the update? Good. We're gonna mess around with the metal detector here in a minute. Kind of waiting for daybreak. I don't remember if I have the bubbler. Did a bunch of legwork ahead of time. We got some BPs. I think I do. Jam the horse in there, but we're gonna have to run out and get some pickles. I think it's what? $10 for a stack and then 20 for the shipping, so 30 bucks per. If we do 60, that should be enough, right? Right. And we could do another 20. Yeah, there goes our money. And get another super stack of wood, because it looks like we'll be burning wood for a minute. do that. We're gonna go run some errands. I'll probably take this, because you know I'm gonna not be able to not farm stuff. I mean, right? But head over there now, I think. Let that stuff cook. We could set up the automation. I don't see why we couldn't. Alright, a dark horse in the middle of the night is a little hard to find. The sun's almost up. Oh, it's Santa! It's Santa Claus! You see it? I got my metal detector, dog. Santa's full of metal. It's kind of crazy to see like multiple updates smashed together. I do like it a lot because, yeah, it was just, I know what's in those updates and I was like, dude, we got the metal detector? That's sick. Okay, did I lose my horse? Possibly. Somebody steal the horse? Maybe. Oh, we were gonna go get... Oh, there he is. I'm blind. I was browsing the PS Store the other day and I found Ready or Not on console that says, did you know that, Jade? I do know that. That's a very intense game. If you have any younger kids, especially if they're like... There's some pretty intense stuff in there. It's a good game. Very intense. The heck is OP? You have to, it's a BP and you have to build it. It's not default. It's like a similar to a, I mean, 75 scrap, but like a harpoon, like the boat. You have to learn them to use them. I'm sorry, to make them. Bing bong. Horse is starting to not be good now. Can you metal detect while you're on that? Oh, okay, no. Or can you? That'd be cut. You know what? Let's ride with it, because that would be a one heck of a way. I think we... Yes, you can. Guys, we just found the new way. I was like, oh, they disabled it, right? Because now you can cover more ground like this. Leave it to us to figure out how to make it real dirty. Oh, you have it on your PC? Okay, so you know. That's a wild game. We're actually trying to get to OP first. So we at least have gas. Although I say that and I see all of these juicy nodes. Hang on a minute. We need gasoline for the old horse, dude. He is on his last. He's on the E-pony pretty hard. I think what it's doing is it's giving you a general reading, and then you have to get off. It's like it's giving you that wide reading, and then you have to be on the ground to dial it in. That's my guess. Although, like I said, I used that a long time ago. I know they made some adjustments. Since we're playing on console most of the time, I'll be honest, it's not something I typically bust out. Mostly because we're playing on console, so. I feel like there'll be some changes from the last time I used it. That's what I'm saying. I gotta tell you, and like to kind of shift gears for a second. I think the expedition is gonna be fun for people on Arc Raiders because having started like 4 alternates because I'm a psycho, it is still fun to like start and like build it up again. I mean, dude, that's crazy nodes. We gotta get that right. We'd be stupid not to. That's crazy. If it's the way it was before, without any major tweaks, I think you can. It's like a viable option to like fill the gap to like make more progress on Scrappy Poo. I do want to run some wipes on PC to feel what that new system's like for progression in general. Cause it's officially out now, so like, or has been out. So I'm just interested to see where it's gonna go. I mean, we've been around for all of the changes they did previously, so kind of anxious to see how it plays. Yes, very good. The greed's taking over. I almost need to get slept on the hill here so I can like remember how dangerous it can be to farm in the open. I mean, I have a pistol and a water pipe. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I'm gonna get jumped. Don't get greedy. Yeah, I was just saying that. Which is probably by the time you're watching just now, because it's delayed, but... Yeah, I feel like I overstayed my welcome on that. You know, like you're in a conversation, you can tell that, you're like, oh, I gotta bail. But by the time that occurs to you, you think you're already pretty far into the, oh, I should have bailed a minute ago. Are you ever in a conversation, you're like, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. It's like an out-of-body experience. You're just like, what? Huh? Yes. Very good. I still love early game Rust, right? I mean, we do it often. I still like it. I love it. I like the different ways you can approach it. And dial in the stuff you currently have. Yeah, kind of like autopilot, and then you'll be in the middle of a conversation, and you're like, you just lost the plot completely, and you go, You feel like you feel like somebody just tagged you in on the conversation, like you don't know what's going on. There's a meme about that somewhere. I think I saved it. Pretty accurate. Everything to recycle? What am I doing? All mats. Bro. Bro. We must conceal this pot. Suppose we should hit the signs with a rock. It'd be silly not to. Yeah, I gotta piss. I've been drinking so much freaking water. There you go. Pickles. Maxed out. 10. Boom. Literally buying wood from 50 feet to my right through this to get the super stack. We can afford another super stack. Ooh, we can. We're gonna have to wait for those to replenish. Maybe we can do a little bit of work. Can't even hear the drone on that side. That's funny. So like, I don't know. Sometimes like when I'm starting, I can only start for, I don't know, pick it up for like 30 minutes. So a lot of times I do a lot of stuff here at the outpost, kind of get things situated. Good way to springboard. Not the way I prefer to knock down signs, but it'll work. I think we should be available and posting and streaming for Thanksgiving, I believe, and even Christmas, I think, this year. So that's cool. Then you get them torn down, and your head is spinning, and it says, "You don't know what the hell just happened?" Yes. Jeez. Yeah, I that feeling of like you're in the middle of a conversation and you're like, what? Huh? Your brain just erased the last conversation you had and you're like, I don't know what's happening. Look at these last couple signs. I'll take a whiz. Then this stuff should be replenished. We'll buy another batch. Oh yeah, we have a horse. I was like, did we lose the horse? No, we had it. Okay, that's good. So the trick, I think, with the pickles is remembering that it's super stacked, and then you swap them with seeds. Like, if you want to move it to the trough or something, you have seeds in the trough, and then you pick up the seeds and put them on the super stack of pickles, and then it hot swaps them without peeling them off. I know it sounds weird, but once you see it, you go, oh, okay, I get it. That way you can load it up. Look at these signs. I got pissed. When your brain hits rock bottom. Sometimes it happens if you just got a lot of stuff going on. I've been fully alert, fully slept up, and had it happen right in the middle. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on right now. It's like you went to another dimension and came right back, and you're like, what? Huh? It's kind of fun to try to piece together the conversation. And, you know, not look like you're out of your mind. It's very similar to if you can't see very well, having to read somebody's body language and tone because you can't see the detail in their face. It's like that. Throw out a lot of neutral things to kind of fish out maybe what's really happening. You're like, oh, okay, we're back. Dude, am I a greedy sack of crap or what? Look at this. I'm like, yeah, might as well get some of this. Yeah, let's get some of that. I'm pretty sure it's a BP wipe. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. You can't really rely on the community manager or the Discord because the Discord is run by a bunch of people who are unpaid, angry people. So it's been known to be inaccurate over there. So the short answer, we don't know. I would, if I were to use the old college know-how, I would say it looks like it's gonna be a BP wipe. That's what I would say. What's a wipe? Shut up. Bob, are we gonna bang later or what? Better thing. Is the hidden bunker out? I got piss. So bad. Yeah, I'm planning on it being a BP wipe. It's actually make brown. You know when I'm available, Bob. We should get down. It's so funny. We were talking to all the Rust creators and stuff yesterday, and then I wasn't trying to, but like we started talking about Arc Raiders, and I think I convinced everybody to buy it and get on and play. And I was not trying to do that. I'm glad they did. I was like, guys, you have no idea. This game's great. You're missing out. You need to get in here. I think we peer pressured everybody into buying it. You will be? Perfect. Yeah, because you and I got some techniques we're going to try in Trials, yes? If I was streaming longer than like an hour from now, if you came in now, I'd literally during stream, we just go cut out, do it, and then I'd come right back here, but I'm probably going to ride this one out until I got to stop. I got to piss. All right, hang on a second. Tinkle time. Burp. Tinkle time. Nah, he was making a joke. He was saying Rust looks, or that Rust looks different than Arc Raiders. He's being a funny guy. Oh, Bob, if you're still there, we gotta run the Matriarch at some point tonight to get that BP too, right? And then we should definitely build up our monies. Is that stick drift? No. Oh, there is. No. No. Do you see that? If I tap... Oh, no. This is a brand new controller, dude. You saw that, right? Was it doing it before? When I was gone? This is literally... I bought this controller new for Arc Raiders, dude. What were we doing? Okay, Bob. Yeah, we gotta get the new BP from the Matriarch. And we gotta get supplies, and then we should level up our alts, and then make monies for our next trials and the trials we're currently running. Because, as you know, whenever we do big runs, we spend mucho cash. So what better way to farm it up than with our alternates, and then get them all situated for our pre-expedition. Get a little pre-flight going, dude. I know. Do you see that crap? The stick drift? That's crazy. I got it like, it's been a month. I got it through Amazon. Did they take that back? I didn't get any warranty or whatever. I think that's usually a waste. But I mean, if they're all going to do this, then I might. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Might get another batch of pickles. And wood. Yeah, why not? Yeah, because we're condensing it. So why not? Oh, wait. So the question is, do I have enough? Oh, I do. That's not where that goes. Okay, good. I have one seed. We can use that to move the pickles around. Yeah, the trick is just remembering that you've got them super stacked, and you don't hit the take all, and then you're like, ah, I just broke off a layer. That way the horse will stay alive for a couple days, at least. Dude, that sucks that freaking... Ah, dude, that makes me mad. Like, that's the first time I saw stick drift. Obviously, we see it in here first because of the way it does the auto run. That freaking blows, dude. Yeah, I take it back and return it. Will do. Well, it's like brand freaking new. I literally bought it and saved it for the release day of Arc Raiders. Because we knew what we were walking into. And my other controller, because we played so much Rust, that got stick drift real bad. But to be fair, we played it for... Well, that one was like a year. Pretty hard. But still, even, it shouldn't be dying like that. Ridiculous. It will take a stack of 10 off the top because I'm sure this guy needs to be fed. He was already pretty low. Oh, we should buy shoes for this guy too. Why have I not done that? Oh, yeah, we got enough money. We're good. Yeah, see, like, you get the general like this, and then you do this thing to kind of sweep the rest. But it looks like you can find the spots pretty easily by going on horseback. That's pretty cool. I just tried to slide. $2.50? I might be in for that one. I should be for that one. I might be like 30 minutes into that, but... I'll have to take a Jupiter and electric ammo, I think. Or an equalizer, then maybe we peel it back to layers and then take it out or something. Can't believe we saw stick drift on this new controller. It makes me so mad. Wait, do we have to do the shovel? Is that a thing? Oh no, we break it. Like an animation for the shovel. Oh, go back to level 1. Let's take a look real fast. We gotta pick up our shit anyway. What's up, baby girl? I gotta tell you, when you got a cold and you got the congestion thing going, a hot pot pie, delicious. Or apple pie, also delicious. Wish I had apple pie. Got the pot pie. Well, we've spent a lot of money. Our host is probably all gassed up by now. Should be. Oh, pickles. Large barn? Look at those shoes. Okay, just gotta wait for the next one and we're out of here. I do want to check the thing. I thought there was like a... Maybe it was the first iteration and then they did away with it. I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is. I think you just hit it now. You get the flag with the melee. Okay, that's how it switched. Because it used to be something else. I could be thinking of like when it was first implemented. They changed it a long time ago. Different areas yield different rewards. We can farm the ground stuff pretty heavily on spaceport during the bunker. I would say we take our Batman hook, some booby traps, maybe some barricades to build some cover. And we kind of, you know, I'm more worried about the Bombardier one. Because, like, if he starts hooking shots on the rooftop, we're hurting. Because we'll be playing in groups when we do it. And it's going to be pretty, you know, nuts. You know how stabby it is. Remember those guys were like, we just want the loot. I was like, are these guys trying to scum on us or what? I was ready to smoke that guy. Oh, like the tubes you mean, Bob? You talking about the tubes by there? I was talking like right by the entrance. Those things spawn, like the respawn rate's very high. So we'll be able to get like a ton of bastions and bombardiers. Brother. Although you might be talking about something else, which I'm not privy to, so I will have to... I think that's what you linked me? I have to check it out. I mean, I still sound like crap, but I feel like the stuff in my throat... Pause, long pause. Feels like it's getting better. I hope it is. Being sick for like 2.5 weeks is... It's garbage. Is it stuck? I bet it is. I've had this happen before. Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay, so I'm going to buy something I already can buy. Hold on. And then it groups them together, and then if it somehow got lost, it should bring it back. I think that's how it works. So we'll send one here locally, and we'll just get some more wood, I guess. That'll work. Not what I wanted to do, but we'll use it. This got it unstuck last time. I actually had like 750 bucks worth of like fish or something, and it got stuck like that, and I was like, what? And I waited a whole day, and it came back and it was still stuck. And so I eventually, I was like, well, let me try to group it with something. And that released it, so I got 750 scrap like a day and a half later. It's like, oh, thank goodness. Yeah, because the drone either gets shot down, which it shouldn't be physicalized like that. At least not to the SAM sites. If it crosses over, I think it gets shot down and then the game doesn't know what to do with it. So if you put it into a grouping state, I think it comes back. In theory, I mean, that's at least the way it worked like 2 months ago. Oh no. Oh no. It has not come back. Oh no. Hold on. We have a lost drone. Okay, that's not working now. Ouch. Sorry for the privacy screen. Give me a moment. I'll try it from the ranch? Question mark? Yeah, I think the other one flew over the airfield. Or I'm sorry, launch site and got pieced. It's stuck in limbo, so I don't know how to retrieve that one. That sucks. Guess it's not the end of the world, but still, kind of annoying. Yeah, sometimes I get lost. That sucks. Are you buzzing? I love that we can fly now. You know what I mean? I know it's like old hat, but it's old news, but I love it. You know what's crazy? The other one just came in. Now this one's stuck. Hold on. Maybe it just took a long time. So, update. They don't get stuck. It may just take a minute. Okay, now we can finally see normal. Tourist count for ground-based arc, perfect. We just need a place that has a 2x that has a high spawn rate, like the spotter, or the not the spotters, but the snitches that we do. And I noticed by that bunker exit and entrance or whatever, there's a bastion and a bombardier that spawn a lot. Like we're talking 2 minutes after the other one goes down. And there's decent cover. We just have to make sure we're not getting scooped. There are like internal buildings we can set up in like barricade, which we may have to do and shoot through slats and stuff. That might be the way to go. And then we just have to assist each other if we get jumped. Because I don't think we can hang out on the roof. You know what I mean? I think we're going to get smoked if we do. Because a bombardier is just, I mean, once those spotters come in on you, it's over. You know. How crazy was it when we, Bruce, have you tried the Rocketeer stuff yet? The trial? Like, we went into a night storm, magnetic storm or whatever. Oh my goodness, you think you've seen hard arc? Not only are the Rocketeers on complete crack and just, they move super quick. They like hide and peek on you, which I've not seen that behavior before. But they roll in like squads of 2. Bob and I got pinned down for a considerable amount of time and almost got pieced a number of times, right, Bob? Right, Bob? Hey, you know what helps is if I put the horse shoe on the horse. You guys, pro tip. Pro tip. Eat it. I don't have enough. I was going to say I might as well buy some of the low grade to get the bubbler, but... So much better with shoes on. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Good. Perfect. I'll try to get something together so we can at least try that run. I think because you and I will be there, I think we can get something to happen there. Because I was just trying to piece it together and do the hidden bunker, so I definitely was not efficient. And the only reason I started attacking that bombardier or whatever is because I got pinned. Interesting. Oh, you're lonely solo? No, if anything, I got my most progress going solo, man. The bunker missions are less hostile on solo for sure. There's no way I would have been able to do any of that. Like, it's, you know how it is in groups. The group's good, but like the hostility towards other groups is very high. It's probably good you're by yourself, to be honest. Alright, let's jam this horse in there, dude. Let's get our stuff locked up, dude. We got a ton of wood in us, dude. Dude, we have like 30k wood. What? That's absurd. I was hoping to get a level 2, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. Look at all this stuff, huh? Eh? Might as well cook some of that. Get ourselves situated. Perfect. And we might as well get our automated stuff going, right? So I have to keep loading it like a bunch of scrub. Perfect. Perfect. It kind of does, I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't matter that we don't really have the level 2 yet, because we're going to seal with metal anyways. Right? Right. Okay, let me move this before I completely forget what this is and screw it all up. Oh wait, I gotta move it up here because I don't want to accidentally smoke a bunch of charcoal. 30k wood when we could use it to actually smelt. I like seeing all the metal. It's good. Okay, we're semi-good there. Let's go outside and get the trough loaded up with his dude. His dude. Dude, we got a lot of wood. That's crazy. And I think Facebook said they're gonna do that naval update. I think December. Right? Didn't they say that? They delayed it. I think it's gonna be around that time. That's kind of cool. And while we're away, we're gonna be stacking up a bunch of poo from the horse. Also cool. I just stand in here without closing the door behind me. Oh, I'm just asking to get completely smoked. I'll leave the seeds in there. This guy can live for days now. I just hit the button like it was Arc Raiders or Satisfactory. That's funny. Yes, and then I know this weekend... Oh no, not this weekend. What am I saying? I'll try to squeeze in some Satisfactory. I don't know when. Then Bob, I think for our snitches, I think what we did before, but on the night raid will be good. We seem to hold it pretty well. We'll have to figure out some good jolt mine locations, I think, because Mr. Rocketeer seems to be absolutely crushing it. And then maybe we save our wolf packs for when we get pinned in, and then if we do long poles, we can just do those like Osprey or Jupiter hooks. That's what I'm thinking. Dial it in. I think we're going to have to, for the rest of the trials, we're going to have to do a 2x each time if we're going to reach Cantina. I think. I kind of did the math. Or we have room for one more to just go up by one. We're going to have to go by 2 for the next set, right? Because it resets at the end of December? Correct me. It could be totally. I was very tired when I did those calculations. I could be totally wrong. Oh my goodness, I'm trapped. Oh, these tight horse pens are rough. But I'm also cheap. Alright, go forward, dickhead. Yes, stay there. Very good. Sometimes my horse does horse things. Dude, he's munching away in there. I think we even have a shotgun trap too. Perfect. We have more than enough metal to make these doors. Let's see what else we can make. Kind of time. Oh, we got 30 minutes at least. We got time. We can make this happen. Okay, we're probably gonna do a feeder box in front. That seems to be working for us pretty well. Oh, I already have the metal on me. Okay. Feeder box in front seems to be working quite well. I think we'll need these eventually and a switch, so we might as well do that. If my calculations are right, I think we need about 4 of those at some point. 2 of these at least. That's a good start. Ooh, we might as well make these while we're at it. Now the question is, do we have 2 tarps on hand? I don't know. And we might as well move our comps upstairs. Bob will be so proud of me. Right, Bobby? Like, we'll see. We have 1 tarp over there. I thought we had another one down here. No. We don't. Rocket trap. I was gonna say, we have a bunch of basic shells from picking up the prize presents thing, right? We have a lot of that. Found a rocket tube, believe it or not. Rich. But Oded. Oh my. That's pretty dark. Okay. Yeah, okay. I want to say we have the bars, don't we? Oh, I have the window. Is that level 1? Oh, it's level 2. Damn it. I guess we do wooden bars until then. These are level 2, right? Yeah, damn it. Ha. Might as well get our fridge and stuff in the front. Oh yeah, we're gonna put the caps on all these. We gotta do that first. Then we can add the drop box. If we can add the compartment on top, that would be ideal. So it'd give us more coverage and protect the base more, especially if we get struck by missiles. Which is entirely possible. I would assume that someone's gonna probably pull the cord on that or pull the pull the trigger on it. Getting close to wipe. You want to use the stuff you have and have a good time. Makes sense. Yeah. Oh, should probably make doors, huh? Yeah, whoops. Whoops. All right. To take off the hinge. Resources. Wood. Sulfur. Metal. Says you gone. What? Santa. Pass through. Pass through to here. To power. And then this one. Stick these on the roof finally, maybe? Oh yeah, perfect. Alright, so it's coming out of the battery, so we might as well just give it like a split then. Nice, we finally have to stick on the ceiling. Thank goodness. Let me attach it, please. Perfect. Excellent. What's cool is I think these only need a power apiece. 1 power, so 2. Perfect. Alright, it's the feeder box. Let's stick these up. Am I dropping stuff on the ground? I feel like I am. I'm about to be. Oh, we can't do it from this side. Whoops. Good job on the floor. Oh no. Put the poop in there. Oop. What do you mean? I get it. We don't. This is PTB, man. Everybody has access to PTB. Well, everybody's got a copy. You know what I mean? Wait, I can't do that yet. I'm stupid. I gotta go back around. Hold on. We got this. I do it from the outside. It's just too chunky. I think that's correct. Right on the 3 dots, and that should be good. Holiday and anything. What? I'm gonna oh, yeah, that's right. It remembers where it's at. I forgot. That's so dope. Oh, that's sick. I like it. we go. Don't we have... We do have a bench here somewhere, don't we? Yes, we found one. Perfect. Actually kind of all set up. Not bad, not bad. Let me put this up here for now. Blocked by the wall. Yeah, really? Is that what it's blocked by? Yeah, you have all these pieces of food sticking out front. Meow, 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 meow. I'm gonna stick a wooden lock on the door because I'm a piece. You don't have any of the Christmas updates, it's bad. What do you mean? Yeah, you do. You're about to be. It happens, I mean, if you're on PTB, you will. And then this Thursday, you will. So, yeah, if you have access to PTB, you've got it, what we got. We don't have special treatment, and I can assure you, the community manager and the management do not like me over there, so I don't get any special treatment, I can promise you that. I think the developers like me, but I don't think the management likes me at all. So, we're definitely not getting special treatment, if that's what you're saying. Look at all these balls everywhere. It says I'm on it. It doesn't hit yours. Oh, you talking about the... Yeah, we don't get till the update comes out, brother. You talking about on my server? Yeah, we don't get the Christmas stuff till it's out. I don't think. Or unless they blocked it or something. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I think because they don't have the thing active yet. Because you're using last year's stuff, not this year. Yeah, because that update hasn't hit yet. You know, there's two different updates. There's PTB. The PTB gets slid to main branch on Thursday. I feel like, are we missing that? Am I stupid? I think I might be. Yeah, the reason why you're seeing the old stuff is because it's literally from last year's Christmas stuff. So it's not like you're not getting it, it's just not out yet. Notice that my farts smell pretty bad. I've noticed that. What? I think if we put this here, then when we have our furnaces, I think we can slap it back in the corner. Ooh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Sadly, I gotta cut it here. I got some stuff going on, but then we should be back on. I'm pretty sure Bob and I will be playing Arc Raiders to get the trial thing going. We're gonna be doing a bunch of runs. But we also got this going on too, so it's just a matter of like whatever falls into the slot first, so it's either gonna be Rust or Arc Raiders. And Dustin, if you're waiting on the wipe or whatever, brother, I can't think of a better time to play some Arc Raiders and get yourself looted. But that's just me. Know what I'm saying? It's $40. Know what I mean? Super reasonable. Alright, we gotta seal her up, brother. Alright, guys. We're gonna punch out, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Probably in like 2 hours, give or take. Bobby, we're gonna preppy prep. Although I don't think I can before the hidden bunker, but I think if I bring the Jupiter, I think we'll be okay. I'll see what I can put in there, but I know we threw a lot of cash at the one run we did, so we'll try to figure it out. But we just need to be able to take out multiple bastions and stuff. If we bring a Equalizer or the Jupiter, we can shave away a lot of the armor and stuff. But honestly, if there's two of us kind of juggling the guy back and forth, I think it'd be pretty easy. Anyways, okay, we'll see everybody in a bit. Thanks for hanging out. Later. Have a fantastic day.